We at SEE Hue aims at discovering the unknown. In this video, we will be talking about the struggles involved in getting back to India from other countries during this COVID-19 pandemic situation. The struggle of a student getting back to India.
Hi, I am Achyuth Ganesh and I am a medical student from Orenburg State Medical University, Russia, and I live in Trivandrum. The corona cases in Russia are increasing very rapidly, so it was total lockdown over there, and we were not allowed to go outside of our building, and the essential items were also not available, so we had to struggle a lot. Actually, social media was the only thing which helped us to return home, because through emails, WhatsApp and all, we tried to message our employers who are in the Moscow Indian Embassy, and they helped us to return back. So ultimately the main thing which helped us to return back to India is social media. From Russia, we returned back to India through the Vandhe Bharat mission, which was organized by the central government of India. So all we have to do was to just register in their official website, and we had made a list which indicates all the students who are willing to go back to India, and we just handed it over to the hostel caretaker, and all we just did was wait. We waited for many days, many weeks to receive an email from this mission. Okay, so talking about checking and all, in Moscow and Orenburg airport there were no checking at all of coronavirus. They just only checked our temperature, and when they get to know that our temperature is normal, they just let us go, and there were no further checking over there. But when I arrived at Kochi airport, they have done a rapid test, which means that they have took a blood sample of mine, and about 30 minutes later I got the results, and the results were negative. The staffs of the airport, actually they were not very helpful at Orenburg, because they don't know English. Most of the people living there don't know English, so we would have to communicate with them in Russian. So that's why Russian is a very important language, and it is very necessary for us to study when going to Russia. But at Moscow airport, most of the staffs knew English. They were well communicative with us, and if we had any problems, then we would go and report to them, and they will make it clear for us. The staffs were very helpful. At 3 of the airports, they were very helpful for us. The main thing is that we should ensure our own safety by taking some preventive measures by ourselves only. So we should be fully aware that we should be protected all the time when traveling from there to here. So take all the preventive measures by ourselves only, and some additional protection is also offered by the flight, and in the flight I got 2 to 3 masks, gloves, and I also get a face shield to avoid contact with anyone near me, and that's it. Actually there were no such difficulties. The only problem I faced was that my flight got delayed. When I was in Moscow, our Moscow to Kochi flight got 2 hours delayed. So we were waiting there for 2 long hours. So it was very boring. Only that one, and not much difficulties were there. Food was also served by the agents of the Vande Bharat mission, and yes, that's all. No, I don't think so. Uh, because before coming here, as I told you before, in Orenburg, uh, people know that this COVID-19 pandemic is going on, and they also know that the Russia is one of the topmost countries of high cases of corona. Then only they are not using any preventives, and they are freely walking here and there. So I don't think that any depression and stress had affected the people. No, I'm not facing any problems, and I'm totally isolated from my family. Like, my family is living in the first floor and I'm living in the second floor, so I'm isolated from them for the next 14 days. And I'm also receiving calls from the health administration every 3 to 4 days. So there is nothing to worry about. I'm totally comfortable here. And I also hope that shortly this corona pandemic will end and we will all be together again, walking on the street